Okay, so just very gently coming into a seated position that is supported and just starting to settle yourself. Just starting to notice the weight of your body in the chair. Hopefully your back is relatively straight. Bringing your attention down to the feet. Just noticing the grounding. So noticing the floor. And often that sparks a certain feeling of heaviness or sensations, tingling. And actually those sensations are simply you becoming aware of the activity, the pressure. And then very gently bringing your focus to the breath. And with every exhale, you just allow the body to relax and sink deeper in the chair. And if you like, you can bring your hands into Garsho, prayer pose, in front of your heart center. And often as you do this, there is a feeling of sacredness. You are inviting the universal life force, the Reiki, to become very present. With intention, you're inviting Reiki to help you to harmonize and balance. And if you imagine 1,000-petaled lotus at the top of your head, your crown, and imagining that it is opening. And as it opens, it allows your personal energy to open as well, inviting in the Reiki energy, the Reiki attunement to come in through the crown as you breathe it in into the heart center, the chest, the lungs. And you start to focus the out-breath of the energy coming down through the arms into the hands, the fingers. And as you focus your attention around the hands and fingers, again, you might notice different sensations, tingling, heat, even a cooling sensation, vibrations. And sometimes nothing. Not all of us are energetically sensitive, and that's perfectly fine. And then whenever you're ready, bringing your hands down onto your laps, but having your palms on your thighs so that the energy can also flow from the hands into the legs. And spending a few moments just noticing this interaction. There might be sensations you can feel in your hands. There may be sensations in the legs, in the thighs. Just noticing. And then the second way of bringing in or inviting Reiki into the system, instead of coming in through the crown, it's more a process of opening your entire body system. And the way we do this is as you inhale, imagine that all of the skin, all of your cells, your entire body is almost like transparent. It's etheric. It's not solid. And physics tells us this is actually true. There's very little of us that is matter. Most of us is made of energy. And as we inhale, you invite the Reiki to come through every single cell, or the pores, or the atoms. As you exhale, you'll just allow the body to fully relax, all the cells to relax. So there's this feeling of being very light, very expansive, as if you're merging with the environment, you, the air, the room, all one thing. And when you do this, you might notice certain parts of the body are in resistance, tension, pain. Feels like as you're breathing in the Reiki, there's certain areas of the body that are not open. And that's fine. There's no judgment. It's just showing you what's locked up, what's resisting. And you're simply observing. So here we bring in the mindfulness. Everything is exactly as it should be because it is. It simply is. And as you gently bring focus to these parts of your body, it may shift and it may not. It may tighten up. And this is all simply information for you. If you notice emotions coming up, you imagine those emotions to be simply sensations, feeling into them, noticing them. Whatever wants to be harmonized can be felt. And through feeling them, you allow them to release. And you continue to use the breath. And as you breathe in, the Reiki comes flowing in. As you breathe out, the Reiki goes through all the cells, out through the skin, into the aura, into the energy field around you. And you're simply allowing yourself to become harmonized with the environment, with the air. The air itself supports you. It's full of vibrancy and life. The chair supports you, the floor, the gravity. And noticing yourself, your awareness. Without the thoughts, even if there are thoughts. Notice that you can see those thoughts as separate or different to you. When you really start to pay attention to that awareness, the one who's listening to my voice, the one who's noticing the thoughts or the sensations, just feeling into that level of peace and calm that is already there. You don't have to search for it. And notice also the harmony is already there. When we open to it, when we stop resisting, when we simply allow everything to be exactly as it is in this moment, then suddenly the peace becomes available. And allowing the body, if it wants to move, if you're breathing, sometimes people notice a deep sighing, yawning, an impulse to move the body or stretch. Just allowing these, following these, anything that allows the body to open, trusting your innate wisdom knows exactly what to do for your healing. And you can continue in this space as long as you wish. Or you can just very gently start to bring your attention to deepening the breath so that you're noticing the movement in the belly, in the chest. You may even gently move your spine, wiggle your fingers and toes. Whenever you're ready, gently opening your eyes. So I hope that that gave you an indication of the availability of this incredible resource of life force. It's right here. It's right under our noses, everywhere. It's within us, it's outside of us, it's in the air. And it's available not only in nature. I mean, I use nature as a very simple example because essentially it is easier in nature to get that healing. But we're sitting in the room, we're doing this wherever you are, and you can do this anywhere. You can do this when you're commuting to work, not when you're driving. Probably wouldn't recommend that. But if you are being commuted, if you are being driven, then this resource is here for you always. And my recommendation is that you just start doing this. And if in the beginning some guidance is helpful, I do have a Reiki for self-care course, a short course, but that has 6 meditations in it. And obviously these resources, I try and put on as many meditations as I can and will continue to build that. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And obviously every time you like something or comment, it helps other people find me as well. So thank you so much for that. I hope you enjoyed the session and see you soon. Take care.